Welcome back. This is week 12 of our school readiness sessions. It's the last week of literacy. So I'm glad you guys made it this week. Real quick, let's get our clapping hands together and we're going to shake them up. We'll do our good morning song, and then we'll talk about what was in your journals. So you guys ready? Shake them up high. Shake them to the side. Shake them down low. Shake them fast. Shake them slow. Here we go. Good morning, good morning. How are you? How are you? Very well, I thank you. Very well, I thank you. And you, and you. Buenos días, buenos días. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Muy bien, gracias. Muy bien, gracias. Y usted. All right. So our journal topic, if you haven't had a chance to do it yet, now's the time to pause, take a moment, find a quiet space, and work on your journal. All right, our journal topic today, this week's book, is The Foot Book by Dr. Seuss. So if your journal topic was to draw a picture of a foot, it could be your foot, or your mom's foot, or a pet's foot, or a stranger's foot. Kind of weird, but you can draw a stranger's foot too. Just draw a picture of your foot, okay? And this week's focus is about talking, okay? So we're doing a lot of dialogue and language usage. We are working on our vocabulary and verbal skills. So have your mom or dad or your caregiver tell you a story about a foot. So as I mentioned, our story this week is The Foot Book by Dr. Seuss. We're going to add the fifth piece of our book anatomy, if you will. We talked about the front cover. We talked about the back cover, spine. Last week, we added these guys. These are, pages, that's right. These are the pages. And our last piece today is a special page. We call this the title page. Okay? What the title page does, a couple things. It has the title, as well as the author's name. But the important part is it tells you whom published the book. Okay? That's important. So, the 5 parts we've discussed: front cover, back cover, spine, pages, and the title page. The Foot Book by Dr. Seuss. And since this is a little bit shorter story, we'll read the whole story before we get to our activities. Left foot, right foot, right. Feet in the morning, feet at night. Left foot, right. Which foot is your right foot? No, the other one. Wet foot, dry foot, high foot, low foot. Front feet, back feet, red feet, black feet. Left foot, right foot, feet, feet, feet. How many feet you mean? Slow feet. Quick feet. Trick feet. Ugh, sick feet. Up feet and down feet. Here come clown feet. Small feet. Big feet. Here come pig feet. His feet, her feet, fuzzy fur feet. Some of your dads have fuzzy fur feet. In the house and on the street, how many feet you need? Look at all those feet. Up in the air feet, over a chair feet. More and more feet. 24 feet. Here come more and more and more feet. Left foot, right foot, feet, feet, feet. Oh, how many feet you need. Yeah. Speaking of feet today, our activities kind of center around them. Parents, this is a moment to take a quick pause and then go around your house and hide some shoes. You're back from hiding your shoes. So what we're going to do is have your child go on a shoe hunt. Okay? You're going to find matching pairs and have your child identify left foot or right foot. And also have them identify whose shoes they are. Are those dad's feet, mom's feet, brother, sister, cousin, uncle, grandma, grandpa? Whose shoes are those and whose feet go in them? Our second activity involves going outside for just a little bit. What you need is a piece of chalk. Or if you don't have chalk or want to go outside, maybe that's not available to you, you can use a piece of string and some tape maybe. And what we're going to do is create a path for your feet to travel. Let's go take a look. All right, so excuse the background noises you hear. Well, as you can see, with our sidewalk chalk, I created a zigzag path down the sidewalk. You can do the same. Or you can make a nice curvy path. And the idea behind this is you got to use your feet in different ways to traverse your path. So maybe you walk sideways. Okay. Hard to tell. Let's look. Going sideways. Or maybe you're going backwards. Those are some ways. Or maybe you're going forwards. However you wish to travel with your feet, travel along the paths that you make. Another activity to use with our chalk or your string is to create some roads. And the idea behind this is to see how far your feet can travel with either a step or a jump. Okay? See how far you can get. Who can get to the furthest line? Who can take the biggest step? Sideways, forwards, or backwards. These are all ways to travel with our feet. Our last activities will involve the alphabet. This time, with our dry erase board or with a piece of paper, I'm gonna write the alphabet, but gonna jumble it up. And the idea behind this is to call out letters of the alphabet and have your child erase them. You can erase them by Just taking your finger back and forth. Or you can erase them as you would in writing letters. So if I called out letter L, we're looking for our uppercase L. And again, we are seeing the letter, we're saying the letter L, and we're connecting a physical movement to that recognition. You can do this multiple times. You can do it with uppercase or lowercase, numbers or shapes. Okay. If you don't have that dry erase board, you can use a piece of paper and a pencil to circle the letters that you call out. And our last activity, as always, we have our pretend pencil. Pretend pencil, remember, that we're using our pretend pencil to draw or trace shapes, numbers, or letters in the air or off of signs or anywhere that we are traveling to. In this case, I have a letter right behind me. I'm going to trace that letter P with my pretend pencil. You want to trace it with me? Down and around. Okay. There's some letters right here. Letter F. Go trace that letter with our pretend pencil. So around your home, you might have some letters here and there that you can trace in the air using your pretend pencil. Take some time to do those activities together and then come back to wrap up our day. All right, glad you're back. What part of our activities or what did you like the most that you did today? I like traveling down the path using my feet. Forwards, backwards, side to side, on one foot, on 2 feet. I use my feet. And get our clapping hands out. And let's rub them together and warm them up again. And do our goodbye song. All right, here we go. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye, everyone. Glad you guys made it. As always, thank you for letting me be a part of your morning. Bye-bye.